Hi guys, Richkingretro here, back with another pickups video, and it's an awesome pickups video. Basically, my last pickups video I did on Friday, and only uploaded on Sunday, and I picked up some stuff up on Sunday, so I didn't want to, like, obviously redo the videos, but yeah. So a bit of a story and a tales. So yeah, so basically on Saturday, I started work at 2:30. And I won on eBay some heating, so I needed to pick that heating up, and it was in Launceston, which is about a 45-minute drive away. So yeah, so I thought I may as well go. I was going past Liskeard, Cannington, and Launceston, so I thought I'd go on my out and about videos, go around the charity shops like I normally do. So yeah, so that's what I did, and went around. Literally, must have been like 10 to 15 charity shops. Absolute nothing. I was like, in Retro Goddess I trust. Absolutely nothing, just football, sports titles. There was Kingdom Hearts 2 actually, and Capcom versus SNK 2 Alpha plus somebody. But they were like £5 each in Oxfam. I'm like, fuck off. Absolute fuck off. So yeah, so that was pretty pissed off, and yeah. And I was literally, when I was driving from like Liskeard to Cannington, it's like a 20-minute drive. And I listened to the radio because the Arsenal were playing Liverpool, man. Literally that 20 minutes, we were 4-0 down. I'm like, no! So Guna power, but no Guna power. So everyone's literally, my phone was going off of Twitter, Facebook, fucking everyone tagging me, like with Arsene Wenger falling over in the evening and stuff. So that was quite funny. So yeah, so it was quite funny. So yeah, so Stu's happy and the Hoot's happy. I'm like, no. So yeah, in Arsene we rust, not in Retro Goddess we trust. In Arsene we rust. He's got to go, but that's just off topic. So yeah, the charity shops are crap, and yeah, basically, I went to work, and one of my friends said he had some games for me. He had an Atari. We just wanted £10 for it, so just on his break he went home, picked this Atari up, and yeah, I just gave him a tenner. So not sort of nothing special, but yeah, just good trade fodder, and that's came with Night Driver and Space Invaders. Two joysticks. 2 paddles, the good old tennis, the power pack, and I think this is one called the wooden Atari. Yeah, the wooden Atari. So definitely happy with this for £10. I've got one boxed, so it was good to have one unboxed. Just obviously, it's in really good condition, I would say. And the RF cable works, so these are sort of like built into the back, so sometimes when they go wrong, you have to, yeah, you're pretty screwed. But yeah, the power pack works and everything. It's a really good addition to the collection. So yeah, so I finished work about 8:30, and me and a few mates, we're going to go out, up and play with, which is about like a 45-minute drive. So they came round for a few beers, and we're about to go out, and one of my friends, everyone was like tagging me, so obviously with all the football and Arsene Wenger falling over, and Ozil's missing. Everyone was tagging me, so I thought, oh. But one of my mates, I think he's called Matt Hamley, he's a Spurs fan. He always tags me, like, literally hates Spurs. he always tags me really funny ones, but I literally clicked on it, and it wasn't tagging to like an Arsene Wenger or anything to do with Arsenal. It was actually one of those Facebook bring and buy sale pages in the local area, which was an N64 with 8 games, and it was like £30. I was like, fucking. I was like, oh, I thought, yeah, that's brilliant, I'll get that. I said, I wrote a message saying, I'll have it. And, literally, yeah, because we got in the car and actually going to go, we didn't know whether we were going to get a taxi or the train, so I'm and on for about 20 minutes, having a few more beers. And, yeah, I said, I'll have it, and then waiting for him to respond. And then a few other people were, like, obviously, after me, like, people in the local area. And, yeah, and I said, I'll give you £30, I could be at your house tomorrow at, like, 12. And yeah, so I arranged to meet up, and then yeah, in the photo there was only 8 games, and yeah, and then he messaged, literally, we were private messaging each other, and he messaged me, said, oh, I've sold it to someone else. I'm like, for fuck's sake, I thought you agreed to sell it to me, you idiot. I was like, yeah, I'll give you £40, I'll give you £40, I even took a photo of £40 as a pint and a £40, message him saying, I'll give you £40 tomorrow at 12 o'clock, deal or no deal, you know. I'll turn up, and he was like, yeah, that's good, because I think he might have agreed it with someone else for like £30, but they could actually collect it that night, but then they might have pulled out. I don't know what. That's what he was like telling me. So I was the only person to sort of arrange a time with him. So I think he was probably bidding, basically going to get some more money, which is fair enough. with a few people after it. So these are the 8 games that it came with. But the one thing that I actually did want from it was this. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Guide. So I literally saw that, and as soon as I saw that I thought, yo, definitely. So it's brilliant. It's definitely one for the collection. Came obviously the N64 yellow controller, green controller, the N64, but also in the bag, literally, in the bag, we had the expansion pack. So obviously, when it opened the lid on the actual N64, it's got the 4 mega expansion pack. So the one you play Donkey Kong with and Perfect Dark. So normally you only obviously just find the one in the N64, but it's good to have the original as well. So I was like well chuffed for that. And these are the games that was in the picture, and that was Zelda Ocarina of Time. It was all boxed and complete. That was a bit flat, as you can see, bit flat. Diddy Kong Racing, Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Worms Armageddon. So it might have been actually 9 games, but yeah, I just said 8 games. 1080 snowboarding, WCW versus NWA Revenge. It's a fucking funny game. WWF No Mercy. I've always preferred the NWA games on the N64. It's really weird. I always like the WWF ones on the PS1, but the NWO versus WCW on the Nintendo. And also Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So when I saw it for £30, I was thinking, yep, that's a brilliant deal. And then £40, still a brilliant deal. So glad I got this one. This one's in pretty good condition as well. So well chuffed to get that. So yeah, so I literally picked it up from the guy. To be honest, I didn't even like look into the bag. I just literally got to his house. He goes, "Here you go, mate." I just gave him the 40 quid. He explained someone offered him £42 for it, but they didn't arrange to meet up. And I was like, I still gave him £40, and yeah, he literally, because I was a bit hungover, literally got back. I took a photo of the bag, so which is just Majora's Mask, and people were saying good deal on Twitter and that. And then I got home, I put the bag on the floor, got some food, and just had a power nap for 2 or 3 hours. And then when I sort of woke up, walked past the bag again, and then sort of like coming from the other side of the bag where I literally didn't even like looking at it. I saw a couple of games. I saw one game at the bottom. I was thinking, oh my god, fucking hell! I'm gonna quickly look at that. So literally just took everything out of the bag. So it did say 8 games, and these are the extra games that it came with. Space Station Silicon Valley. Never played this, but it looks really weird. A world cyber adventure to save the next millennium. Mike Owen World League Soccer 2000. When Mike Owen was good for like literally 2 years. The rest he was absolutely shit. And these were the games which I was really chuffed with, which sort of like rare, but yeah. So it's Mario Kart 64, the sort of platinum version. It's called Player's Choice, which is the cartridge is exactly the same, but it's just the box. And sometimes these ones go more than the actual original ones because they didn't actually sell that well. But yeah, so there's that one. GoldenEye as well, same cartridge, just the box, same Player's Choice. Goes for a bit more as well. But yeah, it's definitely missing from my collection. I always thought Platinum and Player's Choice games were sort of always inferior, but as a collector, I think they add something to the collection. And then there was 2 games which I was really wanted, and that's Mario Party 3. So happy with that. Oh, couldn't believe it. Literally couldn't believe it. And there was this one game at the bottom. I literally saw the side of it, and I was like, "Fucking hell!" And that was Banjo-Tooie. It was literally on the bottom. I'm going to see this. I was like, oh, double take, thinking that's not Banjo-Kazooie. That's supposed to be a black and same banjo. The banjo is supposed to be blue. Yeah, the background is supposed to be like, black. Or dark blue. So yeah, so I saw this. I was like, oh my god, Banjo-Tooie. So it's a rare game. I don't know what it goes from. I don't know, £40 plus now? Probably more? I've never actually played it. I played Banjo-Kazooie for fun, but not Banjo-Tooie. So I literally know nothing about it. So I want to test it, but I don't want to move. Don't want to move it out of the box, take it out of the box. This is one of those games that sort of, it's been my nemesis. This and the Sudokans for PS1. So yeah, so when I sort of started like clever heavily, literally, I would say 3 or 4 years ago, this was always on my radar, saying I want to get this for the N64 collection. One, because I've never played it, and two, it's sort of like, it's pretty rare. You always see Banjo-Kazooie. But yeah, it's just good. I just wanted to find it in the wild. There's about 10 games which are rare, which are £50 plus, that I just want to buy in, you know, in the wild, as they call it. So yeah, so I got all this for literally, yeah, I'm trying to think about that. Yeah, I got all this for £50, no, £40. So I was well chuffed. I posted it on Twitter, people retweeting. Thanks for the retweet, guys. Setting good finds. So yeah, so well pleased. Something like this, a retrophone like this, normally just comes once every year. Once every 6 months, once every year. And I couldn't believe the guy lived five minutes away. So yeah, so I got it on the Facebook page. It's one of those buy, sell, like, yeah, Facebook pages. So just put it on in your local area, in the Facebook saying buy, sell, and where you live. And literally it'll just come up with all the ones. There's like the Liscard one, Cornwall, South Cornwall, Retro Games Cornwall. There's about 6 or 7 of them. And I would say for the last year I've been posting saying, you know, games wanted, games wanted. But all would be just like bloody Mega Drives, like non-boxed with like Mega Games 1 or Sonic. Or PS2s with bloody football games, FIFAs, just normal stuff like that. So I stopped doing it for about, yeah, I used to just post it just once a week. And just like it to sort of like bump it up. And then I stopped, yeah, it's basically end of November I just stopped because I just didn't have time to respond to people with all the stupid PS2s and stuff. And I just put retro games. Do you want to take a Wii? Or even an Xbox One? I'm thinking, what the hell? The Xbox One's been out a week. Why are you messaging me? Said I want to buy an Xbox for 800 quid. Yeah. So this guy literally posted on the Facebook page, which I normally post literally every week for about a year, like a month ago. And he posted it on this one. I'm well happy to get it. Well happy. So the mate who tagged me, I owe you a few beers, mate. I owe you definitely a few beers. Even though you're a Spurs fan. Yeah, I owe you a few beers, mate. So well proud with Banjo-Tooie. Can't wait to play it. And the Majora's Mask guide, which is brilliant. And I got 2, yeah, the yellow controller and green controller. I've now got 4 green controllers and 4 yellow controllers. So I like to have 4 of each colour. So it's only, I think, I need 1 more gold and 1 more black. So I've got 4 of each colour. Apart from maybe the purple silver ones or the see-through ones that you get with like with the limited edition N64s. But yeah. So trade-wise, I think mainly it would be these ones: Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64, Diddy Kong Racing, and Zelda. So the rest of them I'll probably be keeping. Majora's Mask in really good condition, so I'll be keeping that. But yeah, I'm just after like Mega Drive games, basically after Mega Drive and PS1 games. So I'll post a link down below with my retro collect status. So so you know maybe what games I'm missing and that. Try and do the same value, if you know what I mean. But if not, just yeah, and want to do some trades. So cheers guys. This is literally 1 in a 6 months, 1 in a year. Brilliant pickup, Banjo-Tooie. So I'll probably go the next 6 months just fucking finding sports titles. But cheers guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing, liking, sharing. And I'm loving the game, the game questions at the moment. The gaming questions are pretty good. So yeah, so this was sort of like, I normally do 1 pickups fine a week, but yeah, I had to do 2 because this was a brilliant pickup, and I already did a video like the day before. But yeah, in Retro Goddess I trust. I can't believe it. I was literally so pissed off. Went around all those fucking charity shops, thinking this is absolute shit. Cup literally wet. My work clothes was completely wet. My woolly hat was destroyed. Fucking so wet, it was unreal. And then literally just finishing work and his mate just tagged me, thinking he was going to tag me in like stupid Arsene Wenger or something, or the Ozil, where's Ozil? Been missing since December or something. Always Man him 2 swords for like, literally a statue of him. But yeah, cheers mate, I owe you a few beers. So yeah, £40, I think it's a brilliant find, one of the best finds I've found for ages. So yeah, so cheers guys.